Many of us say, well, we have angels to protect us. Well, what is an angel? An angel is a messenger. It is not the angel that protects you as much as the message that the angel brings. Because if you walk within the parameters of the principle, it doesn't matter how many haters are around you. And I'll just give you this one. If you don't have any haters, you're not that gifted. And it's significant piece here, and it's very important, because Israel would not walk according to the principles of God. The Lord raised up nations to chasten them, to bring them back within the confines of his word. He would raise up nations, and because everybody thought it was a battle of gods, then they thought that Jehovah had lost his power. If you look through Isaiah, you'll see often where he tells them, I am God, and beside me there is no other. If you think that you're being defeated because some other God is greater than me, you're making a mistake. I'm the one who's whooping you through them. I raise them up and I take them down, because if you walk according to my principles, you never have to worry about any. I want you to see the extent of the spirituality and the connection of the spirit that these fellas had with God. Now, first of all, they have lost the battle. And secondly, they are taken out of their homeland. They are the most pristine and the most significant of all of the fellows in Israel, because Nebuchadnezzar made sure that he collected the most pristine, the most physical, pulchritudinous, magnanimous splendor. He made sure that they had no blemish, that they were intellectually alert and astute enough to understand his astrology and to learn everything that was significant to his nation. He took the best of the best, the creme of the creme. I mean, he took the fellows who were just everything. Now, not only had they lost the battle, they lost their place. Not only did they lose their place, they also lost all of the treasures that belonged to the temple. Not only did they lose their place, lose the treasures, lose the battle, he took them over and he made eunuchs out of them. Yes, he did indeed. Now, can you imagine now? I'm serving God and I'm on a downhill slide. I'm on a downhill slide where we have lost the battle. We have lost all of our precious and all of our sacred stuff. We have lost our place, and now we have lost our manhood. With all of the beauty and the wonder of who we are, we will never produce an offspring, because Nebuchadnezzar has made eunuchs out of all of us. Now, can you imagine where faith could possibly come from when they have been losing from the day that they lost their battle all the way to this day? And yet they had the unmitigated gall and audacity to say to the king, we are not going to bow. I feel it here. I just got a few minutes to go. I promise I will not keep you long. The next Hebrew word was one that is to pursue or cast down. It's a word that talks about driving. The enemy wants to drive you. And again, we're talking about external stuff. We're talking about horrific people, horrific situations that are designed for the outward display to generate an inward breakdown. How long are you going to be there with all of your talent and allow some little chip that's missing to keep you from being all that you can be? When are you going to get over what you didn't achieve yesterday for what you can achieve tomorrow? When are you going to allow yourself to be released from satanic control over your mind? Because you are already gifted. But what Satan wants to do is use your sensual perception to cause your environment to control your thinking. What God wants to do is allow your faith in his spirit and word to talk to your mind, to tell your mind that you're not driven from the outside, but you're driven from the inside. And when you stand up with what's inside, what's outside has got to bow down.